want to look at the top 25, and I kind of want to predict, especially with all the movement and the upsets that we have seen this weekend with college football. I wanted to predict who I think will move in the AP top 25 list and where I think some of the teams will go. All right, so obviously the first one that we can see, Miami's going to drop. Now, out of the top 10, doubtful. I don't think Miami's going to drop out of the top 10. I think Texas A&M, I don't think Texas A&M is going to move, just considering how Arkansas could have beat them. So Texas, and it could be too where, coming into this week, Ole Miss was undefeated, but they dropped one. It could be one of those where you won, but it was an ugly win, so we're going to drop you one spot. And so I think that, I think Texas A&M could potentially drop. I think Indiana, because they sat idle this week. No, they played Michigan State. I don't think they move because I think the team that actually catapults over them is Bama, because Bama has 4 straight wins, against ranked opponents. Boom, 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 boom. Georgia, Vandy, Missouri, and Tennessee. Oh, whoops. There we go. Georgia, Vandy, Mizzou, and Tennessee. 4 straight ranked wins. That's definitely enough reason to jump them up. Ole Miss, because they lost to Georgia, they're going to drop. Georgia's going to jump to... I think Georgia's going to jump to a top 5 team. Oregon is probably going to move up maybe 1 because they played the Rutgers. They blew them out. But yeah, Texas Tech is going to drop. LSU's probably going to drop out of it. Same with Tennessee. Georgia Tech's going to move up to a top 10 team. Notre Dame's going to move up. SC's going to drop out of the top 25. Oklahoma, let's see where Oklahoma goes. BYU, I think... BYU, you can't... So, out. You can't move BYU ahead of Miami or Texas Tech right now as it sits, or Oregon. So I would say BYU probably moves to 10 and they sit at 10. And then, maybe they could free, because LSU and Tennessee will probably sit around 20 and 21. Georgia Tech moves up. Notre Dame moves up. Texas Tech probably drops to 16 or 17, because you got to move Vandy up. You got to move Vandy up near the top 10. Because they beat LSU, so I could see Vandy, jumping over BYU. Virginia, they're moving up, moving down. I think moving down. So we could have a totally new top 25. Some teams on the outside looking in, like, from last week, Illinois, Michigan, Washington, UNLV. I think, let's go to standings here. Navy, I could see them ranking Tulane over Navy first, just, I don't know, based off of who they have played, because Tulane did play Ole Miss. But we'll just have to see. I have no clue. Can't ignore Virginia anymore. Louisville, definitely going to be ranked. I could see Louisville being 21 or 22. Miami's probably going to drop to 7 or 8. Houston, I talked about Houston a little earlier. There's no way, being 6-1, they're not ranked in the top 25 at least, especially with all the movement this weekend. I could see Michigan being ranked. The only Big Ten teams that should be ranked probably are the 3 I'm looking at: Indiana, Ohio State, and Oregon. And not Iowa State or Michigan. Not yet at least. Okay, so that'd be my takeaway. Bama jumps up to 2. BYU's a top 10 team. Georgia Tech's a top 10 team. Vandy, I could even see Vandy catapulting over Notre Dame and BYU and their ranked wins, and just get so much credit because they beat LSU. But we'll just see.